A first look inside the burned-out Bronx apartment building shows a charred stairwell, soaked debris, and the thick icicles that formed after the flames were out. But not before killing 12 people, including Kwabena Mensah's son, Emmanuel.
And I thought maybe he's coming back, but unfortunately it turns out the other way.
The 28-year-old was here for the holidays, his first trip home since joining the Army a year ago. He was staying with friends in the Prospect Avenue building and died a hero. As smoke filled the hallways, his father tells me he spent his final moments trying to rescue residents.
It must not surprise you that he risked his life.
That's what I think, because that's his nature. He wants to help people out.
Also among the dead, 4 members of a single family, including 2 children, and this grandmother who was watching her infant granddaughter. Relatives say 58-year-old Maria Batiz called her daughter at work to tell her she and the baby weren't going to make it out alive.
She told my niece that she was going to die there. She said, we're trapped, smoke, we're going to die here, hysterical.
Those lucky enough to survive packed onto fire escapes, and for the FDNY, it was a frantic fight to save those still stuck inside.
We need a rush on an ambulance. We got a 1045 child.
This fire is, I said last night, historic. It certainly is in our city to have a loss of life like this.
Friday, the fire commissioner revealed the fire was started by a 3-year-old boy who was playing with burners on the stove inside his first-floor apartment. His mother ran out of the apartment without shutting the door.
The stairway acted like a chimney. It took the fire so quickly upstairs that people had very little time to react. If, unfortunately, you do have a fire in your apartment, you must close the door when you exit, because the results, if you don't, are what happened here last night.
A mistake that proved deadly for a dozen of their neighbors. Tonight, the Red Cross is still assisting more than 20 families displaced by this fire, and at this hour, 4 victims remain in the hospital fighting for their lives in critical condition. We're live in the Belmont section of the Bronx tonight. Jessica Layton, TV 1055.